What is up guys, welcome back to Why So Quirky Gaming, and today you're here with Rico and I'm going to be going through all the smokes on Dust 2 for CSGO. Now this is brilliant for competitive players, people who are trying to get into competitive, and people that just want to know a little bit more about the game. So yeah, if you do enjoy this video by the end of it, make sure you slap that like button and punch that subscribe button to get notified when our daily content is uploaded. So let's get straight into our first smoke, here we go. So our first smoke will be performed at B Plateau, and what this does, it prevents any snipers sitting at the back of B site to kill anybody coming through tunnels to plant bomb. This is usually performed by counter terrorists as they are very close to it when they spawn in, and this now gives the terrorists an opportunity to rush through tunnels to plant bomb. Our next smoke blocks off car by B site. This is usually performed by counter terrorists when the bomb is planted, as terrorists will usually sit there to kill anybody from tunnels, door and window. This is a very powerful position played by professionals, and this smoke eliminates them from doing that, forces them to push around car, allowing tunnels to come through and people sit in a window to snipe them. Our next smoke blocks off tunnels, and this is usually performed by the counter terrorists at the start of the match to stop terrorists from planting B and forces them to push around A. This also gives time for the snipers to sit at the back of B sites on counter terrorists to snipe anybody in tunnels. The sniper can even get a couple of kills if he fires into the smoke if anybody on the other side has thrown a flash grenade and walked out into tunnels. Our next one is a Molotov at B site, and this basically stops anybody who's planted bomb from jumping over here into window, forces them to push through door if they want to get through mid street. This also can give you a couple of kills or damage the players before they go through door if they are standing on this box previously. Our next smoke is A short, and what this does is it smokes the short route to A. This then stops any head glitches trying to shoot you when you walk through doors, allowing you to push through long A or go through tunnels to B. This grenade is then both performed by CT and terrorists and usually played through mid-map when unsure where players are. Our next one blocks B mid-tunnel, and this is usually performed by terrorists when they spawn into the game, as it blocks counter-terrorist view from the mid-street. But there is a bit of an issue with the brand new smoke update. You can now see over the smoke if you sit further enough back, so this does not fully block your view when you're sitting at doors, just keep that in mind, as there has been a bit of an issue with that. But if you're just playing a casual competitive game, then I wouldn't worry about it too much, because most people won't know where that is. Our next one is Goose, and this is usually performed by counter-terrorists when a site has just been planted. This blocks anybody's view from the terrorist side from the corner, and then this then forces them to push nearer the A-bomb, and then as you can see in a minute we'll show you this Molotov, and this will be very useful once you've planted this Goose. So then this next Molotov over here will then completely set the whole A site on fire and will damage your enemies before you go over to kill them, or it might even just kill them anyway. This then forces them to either push round to A short or push round A long. Our next one is long doors, and there are many places to find H on this, but I'm going to show you the main two for this one. Now, it's really about positioning this game, so as you can see on the screen, the one that I've just thrown is probably best to throw when you have just spawned in as a counter-terrorist, as it's very quick and easy and stops people from rushing A long to plant it A by the terrorist side. I think that the first one is best suited for counter-terrorists and the second one is best suited for terrorists. So if terrorists have just planted A, I'd recommend that you plant the second option, and if you're a counter-terrorist, I recommend you nade it straight from that spot when you spawn in to stop anybody from going A long. Our next one is long A tunnel, and this is usually performed by counter-terrorists at the start of the game to block off terrorist view from running past A. This usually stops snipers, but unfortunately the smoke does not cover it completely, so you might want to double smoke it with a friend. This is also good for terrorists mid-game. Our next nade is another A short again, and this basically covers A short from the terrorist side of things, so it's very simple to do and stops people from trying to kill you when you're starting to plant bomb, and also prevents people who are trying to throw the Molotov grenade at you. This then makes the Goose grenade ineffective, as they can't even shoot through the smoke on A short side, so this is a very good nade to place. Our second to last one is A long corner, and this can be performed from two places, as you can see right now. This basically stops anybody from the corner pushing from CT side from trying to kill you when you push through doors straight away, which then allows you to go straight past the dumpster, which you'll see in a minute, and kill anybody from that corner. Okay, so our last two grenades are Xbox. These can be performed from two different sides. The first one I'm going to show you is from the terrorist side. This isn't as good as the counter-terrorist side, but you'll see what it does is it blocks off the whole of a short. I'd recommend this to send this straight off spawn, but for our last grenade, you'll see this can be performed by the counter-terrorist, and it actually lands on the box and stops any head glitches from a short. Thank you guys for watching that video. I hope you enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to slap that like button, punch that subscribe button, and let's try and get this video to 50 likes. Now, if I did miss out any nades that you thought were crucial, make sure you put them down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to read them, and I will be making a second video on this if I have missed out any. Also, comment down what maps you want me to do next for the smokes if you did enjoy it, and if you do like Counter-Strike Go videos on this channel, please make sure you tell me. If you don't, I'll stop doing them, and if you do like them, I'll be sure to carry them on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out.